The Afghan president says that he will ban the army from calling in foreign forces to conduct airstrikes on residential areas. Hamid Karzai announced his decision after a NATO aerial attack killed 10 civilians in northeastern Kunar province. Civilian deaths have become one of the most divisive issues of the conflict, despite efforts to reduce them. A decree is expected to be issued later on Sunday.
I will issue a decree tomorrow that no Afghan security forces under any circumstances can ask for foreign planes to carry out operations on our homes and villages.
For more on this, let's take you live to the Afghan capital, Kabul. Al Jazeera's Jennifer Glass is there. Jennifer, what impact is this going to have on troops fighting insurgents on the ground?
Well, it's really unclear what the scope of this impact will have. The decree is expected to say, as you just heard Hamid Karzai say, that Afghan forces will not be allowed to call in airstrikes on Afghan homes or Afghan villages. It's unclear. I've spoke to NATO officials, and it's unclear exactly how many airstrikes the Afghans do call in. There are increasingly joint operations now. The Afghans are in charge of more than, or in the lead for security in more than 70% of the country. But in the more remote areas, sometimes airstrikes are really a key element to helping them move forward or to get support where the roads are very difficult. And of course, this is a key year for Afghanistan. In 2013, Afghan forces will take the lead in security across the country, and they do not really have a substantive air force of their own. They rely very heavily on NATO air supply. So it's really unclear as we move forward, as the transition continues here, how large an impact this presidential decree will have. But NATO did say to me that Afghanistan is a sovereign country, and of course President Karzai has every right to make whatever law he wants.
Jennifer, many thanks. Jennifer Glass live in Kabul.